Alright, hello everyone. So a new leak for the new Call of Duty game just came out. I think it was yesterday or might have been today. And I thought I'd make a video on it because I haven't really been covering the news on Black Ops 4 too much. Like there was that thing with like they're still trying to do a season pass in 2018 and like locking the DLC and stuff, which most of their games, including their competitor Battlefield, are having free DLC. So that's kind of stupid of them. So yeah. A new leak just came out, so I have the leak right here. So I'm just gonna read off the leak and give my opinion on it. So it's not just mapping Call of Duty history. It has a lot of focus on verticality, like they mentioned in the trailer, and also like they mentioned in the trailer, it features pieces of iconic maps from previous games. We already know all this, and the Nuketown map, which of course Nuketown's gonna be there. It's in the middle of the map as an island surrounded by water, so the only way to get there is, I guess, with the boat that they're adding. Or maybe you can swim there, I don't know. And the theme of Nuketown is, in the Black mode, is similar to that of Nuketown Zombies from Black Ops 2. And they're aiming for, at very least, 50 players, and they're currently testing 64 players right now, with plans to increase if possible. Which, 64 players, that's really not good, because like the minimum for Battle Royale is 100, which the Call of Duty engine isn't really that good, so they're probably not gonna be able to handle 100, but like at least 85, because the game's coming out in 3 months, the beta's in 2 months for Blackout. So if they're only gonna have 64 players, and the map, which they said was going to be 1,500 times bigger than Nuketown, which someone did the math, and that's gonna be bigger than the Fortnite map, I'm pretty sure. And with only 64 players, you're not really going to be getting a lot of action, which is something that Fortnite's really fun for, but the Blackout mode's not really going to have that if it's only 64 players. So they should definitely try to increase that to at least 85. The Call of Duty engine probably can't handle 100 because it's a really old, outdated engine. And the health is 150 HP, just like the multiplayer. And the health is replenished via scavengeable medical kits. And equipping armor will allow the player to take 1 extra shot per piece of armor, I'm guessing. And armor-piercing rounds are going to be able to counter the effects of the armor. So I guess those are going to be a must-have, the armor-piercing rounds. And there's limited inventory slots, just like every other Battle Royale game. And you can increase the amount of inventory space with backpacks, which I wish Fortnite would add that, because there's a lot of things you would want to carry, but you only have 5 slots. So Fortnite should definitely add a backpack, just like what they're doing here. And the weapon loot has rarity, and depending on the rarity, your weapon will have different attachments. So a higher rarity is better and more attachments. So let's see, you have like a blue gun. A blue gun might have like a red dot sight and a quick draw, and then an epic gun would have like an ACOG, a foregrip, and a stock, and rapid fire. So that's probably what they're going for. And then, subject to change, there are currently talks about attachments being scavenged rather than rarity dependent, which I'd be fine with that too. That also sounds fun. And consumable abilities like the multiplayer specialist abilities are going to be in Blackout. For example, Torque's portable barricade with 1 use, or the grappling hook with limited uses, and Nomad's dog, which can be commanded to follow the player or guard an area. So equipment like the Recon RC, which is an RCXD without explosives, can be scavenged to give the player an advantage. Like, let's say you're in a 1v1 and the other guy's camp and you want to find him with the drone, that'd be really cool. And there's also a monkey bomb equipment, like similar to zombies, which doesn't explode, but it's a placeholder for a decoy grenade, which is another way. So if like the last person's camping in a 1v1, you can use that to get them out of cover if they think it's a grenade. And there's land, air, and sea vehicles, as shown in the teaser, but the ATV is the only fully functioning vehicle in the current build, which again, we're like 2 months away from the beta and 3 months from the actual launch, so that they don't even know how many players they're having yet, so they still have to increase that. And there's only one vehicle currently working. That's really not good. They should definitely start working on that a bit more. And the storm/gas mechanic is currently a simple visible wall that closes in on the map. They're probably going to improve that, so just not a wall that keeps closing in. That's kind of stupid. And players will parachute into the map, which is subject to change. There's talks of moving to a spawning system similar to Call of Duty Online. I haven't played that, so I'm not sure how that works. I guess like you're just gonna spawn into a random area. I would much prefer the parachuting, and from the thing, it seems a lot of the comments on it are saying that they should definitely not to the spawn system similar to Call Online. And also, in a few trailers, people have seen that the Brecci is coming back, at least to zombies and probably to Blackout as well. Hopefully the Brecci isn't in multiplayer. If the Brecci is in multiplayer, that'll really make the game a lot less fun. So hopefully they'll bring that in multiplayer. In zombies, it'll be fun. And in the Black Ops, seeing as they're including like guns from the Black Ops series, you've got to include the Brecci. You've got to include like the meme gun. It's like the really overpowered one. If they do bring it into Black Ops, though, I hope they nerf it, because then the Brecci would be really broken. It already is in BO4 anyways. So Activision and Treyarch have not confirmed this information, and there's no indication yet if this leak is actually accurate. And there will also be like I mentioned earlier, there will be a private beta for the Black Ops mode, which is coming in September 1st on PS4. And same with the multiplayer beta. I'm pretty sure we PS4 players get to play the beta a few days early. See, it's like Sony paid Activision a lot of money, and same with like the DLC for Black Ops 3. Like they seem to favor PlayStation and Call of Duty because they're paying them a lot of money for that. So yeah, I'll definitely bring you guys more information if there's any more leaks. I'll definitely be playing the beta, which is in August 3rd, I believe, for PS4, and there's one happening for PS4 and Xbox in mid-August, I think. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire leak. So thank you for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye. Alright guys, so here's another clip from the same game that I just recorded of me doing very well. So just enjoy this clip.
Hailstorm on standby. Roger. Splash. The hostile robot is on the move. The popping out. Spotted weak. That's a kill.